Hi, I'm Jules T and welcome back to my channel. Do you ever feel that there's not enough time in a day? Today I'm going to teach you a hack how to save that additional hour in your 24 hours so you can do more, gain more, benefit more from the rest of the people. You all get the same 24 hours in a day. Bill Gates, Mahatma Gandhi, the Queen, and everybody gets to do a lot of things in their day. So why do we always feel that we don't have enough time? We have the same number of hours as the rest of the people, but somehow we always feel at the end of the day we didn't achieve that much. So the answer is good time management. And how do we manage our time? So first of all, what are the benefits of time management? I think it's less stress, prioritizing what is important for you. When you have more time to yourself, you can do more things. You can do things that are important to you. You can achieve more. You create more opportunities for yourself when you have the additional time for yourself. You can spend more time with your family. You can spend more time doing the things that matters to you. When you are able to manage your time, you are actually creating that opportunity for yourself to achieve your goals and your dreams. So what is the implication of poor time management? If you are not able to manage your time, I think that at work you will find that you cannot deliver what you're asked to do. And when you deliver the thing that you're asked to do, many times the work and the outcome that you produce is not up to par. And what happens? Your manager does not trust your work. Your clients might take their business elsewhere. So it's important for you to do a time audit, to assess yourself. What have you been doing with your time? How do you actually start your day? In the morning when you wake up, do you wake up early or you wake up maybe at 12 in the afternoon on the weekends? In the afternoon, do you spend time just lazing around watching movies? And in the evening, what do you do? At night, what do you do? And before you go to bed, what do you do? Take an audit of every section of your day and try to assess what you have achieved in every category. And you will find that, why did I not do anything in the morning? Why did I not achieve anything in the afternoon? What was the factor that prevented you from doing so? If you are able to actually find out the root cause of it, you are able to eliminate that nagging root cause that caused you to waste a lot of time on unnecessary items. Then set goals based on this outcome. Make a plan. What are the important things that you want to achieve in the morning, in the afternoon, before you go home from work? So rather than a to-do list, my recommendation is to do a priority list. What is the most important to you that you must achieve? For example, if you need to write out 5 programs for your manager, out of the 5 programs, based on your calculation, you can complete 4. And the last program, you probably may not be able to complete it on time. So if you plan out your time right, you will know that there's not enough time to do your 5th program. And therefore, you need to do something before the deadline comes. So you can just either delegate this task to someone or reprioritize the task to a later date. So if you're able to detect this as early as possible, what happens is that this item is able to be handled much earlier before the deadline occurs. So some people, they do not do this planning upfront, and what happens? Come to the deadline, they have to complete the 4 programs, and the last program they are panicking because they know that they can't finish the job, and they will ask around, can you help me with this task? Can you help me with this task? Not everyone is free to handle your tasks for such a last minute request. So it is important for you to plan upfront. So when you are able to plan upfront for these things that you didn't, that you know you can't finish, at least there's somebody who is there to help you out. And one of the effective methods to prioritize your daily tasks is the Eisenhower matrix. So basically this method was named after Dwight D. Eisenhower, one of the 34th US President of America, who is widely recognized for his ability to do proper planning, to have really great discipline. So he actually divided his time into 4 categories. The first category is doing the important and urgent items. That means you do it right now. What are the things that you're supposed to do right now? So one of the things is, for example, finishing that project. That is something on an urgent timeline. Your client's project, submitting an article that is due, or responding to some emails from top management. Worst thing, something from your family, like picking up your sick kid from school. that is urgent, it can't wait. The second thing that is lesser importance is it is important, but it's not urgent. That means it can wait. So it is something that you need to schedule. Schedule your to-dos. That means you don't have to do it right now. You can do it at a later date. So what falls under these categories? So these are activities that do not come with a deadline, or a deadline that is not so strict. For example, attending a training for self-development, or you need to do some strategic planning. So you have to prepare your strategies, your long-term plans for the year, or exercise. So it's something that you probably want to schedule it at the end of the day, or maybe early in the morning before you go to work. So something that is you can plan upfront. Third thing, it is not important but it's urgent. That means you have to do it right now. So this kind of things, it needs to be done, but not necessarily it requires your specific skill set. So somebody else can actually do this task for you. So what you can do is delegate the task. Things that you can delegate are like your administrative tasks, meetings that do not require your presence. Maybe your staff can attend to this meeting and you get a status update from them. You need to know how to properly manage your tasks. Take advantage of leveraging. As a manager, when you're able to delegate more and more, then you're able to focus on higher priority tasks. So learning how to delegate is important. It is not shifting your responsibilities, but get somebody to complete the task. You are still responsible for the task. When you're able to delegate more, you're moving yourself closer to the goals of being efficient in completing your task. And the fourth thing is neither important, neither is it urgent. It's nice to have things like distractions that will make you feel worse afterwards, like watching Korean dramas, China dramas, soap operas, just spending time laying around in the house, relaxing, not doing anything of substance, playing video games, or even worse, eating junk food. So these are the things that, sometimes it's good to enjoy, but if you're really having a hectic day, I don't think you want to be watching Korean soap operas. So it's important for you to remove non-essential tasks. I have a staff that, tells me I can't complete my task. There's too much on my plate. But in reality, I don't think so, because I think he doesn't know how to prioritize his time. And there are a lot of unimportant things that come into the picture, like spending very long lunches out with friends, right after work going for activities. Yes, it's important to have a balanced life, but there are times where you must know where your priorities lie. I agree, you must have work-life balance. But when project task requires your attention, then you're responsible to be able to balance out these activities. Certain things you might defer that gratification to a later date. So poor time management results in a lot of time wasted. Another tip is using leverage. Well, you can save your time and focus on things by actually leveraging on other people or automating repetitive tasks. So the first one is leveraging on other people. As a manager, you need to identify who you can delegate this task to. So you need to know your team well. Which are the employees who specialize in certain skill sets? What are their strengths? And tap on those strengths to work on the tasks that you think they can complete the most efficiently. So maybe this person is good in communication, so you can delegate him projects that require a lot of negotiation, good customer service, whereas the other project requires a lot of it is a proof of concept project where it requires a lot of investigation, a lot of analytical skills, and in that sense you probably need to assign somebody with higher technical analytical skills. And when you delegate a task to others, remember, do not micromanage your staff, because that is one common mistake that many make. They delegate, yet they want to micromanage, and you will find that the staff is really in a difficult situation because people work in different ways. They use different methods to achieve the same results. So it is important for you not to micromanage your tasks that you have delegated, and then you need to provide the support towards your employees, like giving them the right resources, the right information necessary for them to complete their tasks. Another thing is on automating repetitive tasks. So automating repetitive tasks is something that maybe certain users do it on a repeated basis, filling in the same fields to submit a purchase order, for example. So these kind of things can be automated if it's constantly repetitive. So you can automate certain processes within the system that actually allows you to achieve the same results but in a shorter time. So there are a lot of automation tools there in the market. Tap on these automation tools to make your life better. When it comes to really complex tasks where you feel that you can't delegate out, you can't automate it, you can use consultants, hire external consultants to do tasks that requires a lot of analytical skills, that requires certain specific skill sets that you don't have within your team. So they are able to bring your business up, expedite the speed of the growth of your business to the next level. Tip number 3 is to wake up early in the morning, because when you wake up early, you actually gain more time, your mind is more fresh, and you're able to achieve more when things are quiet, they are peaceful. You do all your exercises in the morning, do all your planning in the morning, and then the rest of your day, you know, when you start at 9, a lot of things would have already been completed by 9 a.m. and you have plenty of time to do additional tasks for the rest of the day. You will feel more accomplished. Tip number 4 is to break down every task into small chunks. Sometimes when you find that you're assigned to a really big project and you find, oh my god, I can't finish the task, it seems so overwhelming. And if you're assigning this big task to your juniors, what you can do is advise them to break them into small little milestones, so that it is something that they can achieve. Milestone number 1, then milestone number 2, then milestone number 3. Set it with different deadlines so that once they complete the first milestone, they know that, hey, I've got this, I'm going to the next goal, so that they will feel the sense of achievement. Tip number 5 is to give yourself a reward whenever you complete any of these tasks. So deal with your stress wisely. So once you maybe complete a certain small task, then you can take a 5-minute break, go to the toilet, talk with some colleagues, take a lunch break. For bigger rewards, then maybe you can take a trip somewhere, a short trip to the beach, or spend time with your family, go out for a meal. Reward yourself so that you feel accomplished, that you have succeeded to complete a task. You feel the sense of achievement. Good time management is basically shifting your focus from activities to get the result. So looking busy is not what you're looking for. You're looking for the end results. So for many people, the busier they are, the less they actually achieve. So I hope you enjoyed these tips. If you feel that any of these tips resonate with your friends, do share this with them. So remember to subscribe and click the like button in this channel. See you in my next video.